Hi, my name is Kenny, and in this mini documentary, turn video essay, turn whatever you want to call it, I'm going to be talking about what is or has been my favorite album for the past 4 years. And as you could tell from the poster or the vinyl, I'm gonna be talking about Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator. You know, Flower Boy being his first studio album released July 17th, 2017. What makes this album such a big turning point for his career is that not only it's, in my opinion, his best album to date with real lush and beautiful production, amazing chords, you know, the singing, the structure of every song is just really thought out well. And it's not a first for him to produce all of his music because he's always produced all of his music, but it is just a whole different level of production, a whole different level of musical coherence in this album. Flower Boy being the album where he was the most open, at least to the time of its release, with his fans, his listeners. Using a lot of slurs and misogyny and just a lot of messed up stuff, just to express all of his teenage anger, all of his thoughts. The whole album just tell a story of him coming to terms with who he is as a person and everything that's happened to him. A big part of that being his sexuality, which is named a lot. But before any of that, there's Forward, the first song of the album, which serves as as a prequel to the whole album, where he just starts questioning everything. You know, he's like, what if this album fails? What if everything goes bad? It's just him throwing out questions that he will be answering throughout the album. And so, what does this mean for him? The album goes over a lot of emotions. A lot of loneliness is described, such as songs as in 911 slash Mr. Lonely, It's in the Name. Songs like Boredom, where he describes himself being alone in his house with no one to be with. And then he shows his sexuality, coming to terms with his sexuality in songs like Garden Shed, where he describes a garden shed as a representation of a happy place for him to be in terms with his sexuality. It also covers out of love, as in songs such as See You Again with Kali Uchis, where he describes this perfect person of his dreams that he hopes to see one day. Or my personal favorite song of the album, Glitter, which is also my favorite song, which is basically a love letter to a person. And so, this album serves like a turning point. And it does all of that while staying a beautiful album, because an album could be amazing musically, but the message could be trash, and vice versa. But this album just manages to check both boxes, and it checks them both efficiently, like red pen, big ass check mark. Like, yes, it got it. So, that was just me gushing about my favorite album. If you have time to listen to it, it's a really good album. You should definitely listen to it. Well, yeah, that was about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye. So, that was just me gushing about my favorite album. If you have time to listen to it, it's a really good album. You should definitely listen to it. Well, yeah, that was about it. I hope you enjoyed the video.